तेरा मस्ताना, प्यार मेरा दीवाना, भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए। रूप तेरा मस्ताना, प्यार मेरा दीवाना, भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए। रूप तेरा मस्ताना, प्यार मेरा दीवाना, भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए। रात नशीली मस्त समा है, आज नशे में सारा जहां है। रात नशीली मस्त समा है, आज नशे में सारा जहां है। आए शराबी मौसम बेखाया, रूप तेरा मस्ताना, प्यार मेरा दीवाना, भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए। रूप तेरा मस्ताना, प्यार मेरा दीवाना, भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए। आंखों से आंखें मिलती है ऐसे, बेचैन होके तूफान जैसे। आंखों से आंखें मिलती है ऐसे, बेचैन होके तूफान जैसे। मौज कोई साहिल से टकराए, रूप तेरा मस्ताना, प्यार मेरा दीवाना, भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए। रूप तेरा मस्ताना, प्यार मेरा दीवाना, भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए।
Audio check 1 2 1 2.
रूप तेरा मस्ताना, प्यार मेरा दीवाना, भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए। रूप तेरा मस्ताना, प्यार मेरा दीवाना, भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए। रूप तेरा मस्ताना, प्यार मेरा दीवाना, भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए।
Welcome to GT592 FM Radio, the heartbeat of the Caribbean, fusing Caribbean culture and music.
All right. You got to say good afternoon, got to say good evening to each and everyone. Welcome to GT592 FM Radio. It's the Monday Takeover. Of course, this program here is brought to you with the kind compliments of GT592 FM Radio. And we're here to bring you some great and wonderful music. Of course, also we'll be sharing some artists as well who will be dropping some brand new releases right here. We're gonna go until 6:47. We go until 7:40, just before Alex Shea comes on for Magic of Music. So I want you guys to locked in for sure. Just share it, give it a share. We live on GT592 FM Radio on Facebook. We live as well on the GT592 Radio app, loud and clear. And gotta say a big shout out to everybody locked in. Good afternoon to Vashti, John, Annie, Mitu, Gita Baldeo, Nafisa from Ocala, Mala Harvey Prashan, and to everybody else. Good afternoon. Hope you guys had a great and a fantastic Monday. As you guys know, we are the heartbeat of the Caribbean 24/7 right here, GT592 FM Radio. We have my first guest. He's no stranger when it comes to the 592 FM radio platform, man. He has been here so many times. He did the release a couple of weeks back with my brother, DJ Navin. I'm going to have him on in a minute or two. Mr. Ashaay Manoo releasing a brand new song called Roop Tila Mastana.
रूप तेरा मस्ताना, प्यार मेरा दीवाना, भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए.
Right, all right. Let's say good afternoon. Let's do a little song check with my boy Ashay. Check. Ashay, how you doing today, bro? Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, brother. How you doing, man? It's always a good day when I'm with you live, bro.
Amazing, amazing, of course. Welcome to another edition GT592 FM Radio. I know you did a release a couple of weeks back with my brother from Canada on his platform called DJ Navin. Amazing, amazing interview indeed. And of course, we had to do one here on the Monday Takeover show right here on GT592 FM Radio. Ashley, welcome.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for having me, man. And big up DJ Sean, fantastic sound, man. And to all the listeners around the world, God bless you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yours truly, Ashay. Love and respect all the time.
Of course, I know the last release we did was Mera Ek Sapna Hai. That was a while ago. Actually, you've been doing so much in the last couple of months. Tell us how have been your journey in the last couple of months when you did Mera Ek Sapna Hai. You did one with DJ Navin. Tell us your musical journey in the last couple of months.
Well, brother, to be honest with you, today I want to pay real respects and love to the people that actually made the last couple of months happen. So it's not gonna be so much about me today, but it's gonna be about the people that actually make this thing happen. This started, brother. Actually, thank you so much for introducing that Mera Ek Sapna song. It started from that because that song, I did that song and it was received well, brother. It was received people. It went viral. They love the beat. They enjoy. You do things you never know how it's gonna come out. You do the best that you can, but you never know how it's gonna come out. And that song really came out good. So I had to get a team together, brother, to put the next song together that will actually pivot from where that one was or is to a next point and try not to keep the same rhythm and keep the same vibes, but change it up, but make it rather interesting and enjoyable and tasteful, of course. So I called in, one of the best producers, Maha Studios. You work at Maha, you know Maha personally. And we started to talk and to have the discussion about creating a song. And I decided to pull in Big Daddy from 106 and Rishi Ram from 106. And we all were in the phone together, bro. And it spent about 45 minutes, if not more, to try to come up with this song, brother, that we came up with, Ruptera. And this is all being headlined by the New Doctors Clinic in Guyana, Sean. We will talk about that in a second, Guyana. Oh my goodness. The man Satyendra Kemraj, he oversee the whole project, brother. He's a sponsor and went all out, my brother, for this project from taking care of my studios, doing the videos. And so for the last couple of months, we've been really focusing. We had a man Naresh Singh from New York, who's do best videos, bro. I've been working with him for a while now. So there's a lot of intricate things went into this process. And we took our time meticulously, did it with love and patience and trials and errors and stuff, bro. And here we are today to talk about the project, bro. But that music video, I'm blown away about the experience, Sean.
Well, Ashay, let's just go back a little bit in times. For those people who may not know you, guys, welcome once again to GT592 FM Radio. We're talking to Mr. Ashaay Manoo. And for those who may not locked in later on into the other interview that I did, I got the opportunity on iTunes Radio to interview Ashaay Manoo when he did that first song that he did was what? Probably 5 years ago, Ashaay?
Oh my goodness, yes,
5 years
Sean.
ago,
I
I had
vividly
the
remember that, bro.
opportunity to interview Mr. Ashaay Manoo on that platform. And from since then, we have always have a great and wonderful communication. Whenever he drop a brand new song, he will always send me it, the edition, how did this song? Very, very humble person. For those who probably do not know Ashaay Manoo, who's on this live here, just give me a little brief introduction about yourself. How do you start to get into music? What was your inspiration in starting music?
Thank you for that, Sean. So basically, I was born in Trinidad and Tobago, the Twin Islands, and I grew up in a musical family. My dad was a professional singer. He sang in the voice of Muhammad Rafi. So being around, I'm a guy that always like to be around my dad and stuff. And, he will do shows. And of course, as a singer, as a singer yourself, you sing everywhere you go. You sing in the bathroom, you sing while you're driving, you sing while you're doing your stuff. So me being around daddy and the family, I was immersed in it. And I can't say that enough. So that kind of instilled, as you know, Sean, there's a language barrier. Because, we were born in the Caribbean. We were descended from India, of course. So not everybody speaks Hindi. So by being, people ask us, you are from Trinidad. How do you sing? How you sing the song just like it, like the original or that kind of thing? Because I think instinctively it was embedded in us from our forefathers, and my dad was singing and stuff. So that was a great help. So then I, grew a little bit older and I got into the rock music, the Guns N' Roses and the Led Zeppelin and that kind of stuff. And those songs are really, really high keys and high pitched songs. So when Kumar Sanu Dada came out, bro, and I heard his song Jab Koi Baat, the one that you released 5 years ago for me, the first song I ever put out there. When that song came out, Sean, I did that song. People started liking it, and we put a different spin to it. And that's when everything just went crazy, bro. I just went straight into Bollywood music, and by doing the rock music, you find that my style. Some people say I sound like Dada. I think that's a compliment, but my style is different because it has that flavor of the ballads and the flavor of the ballads Bollywood. So basically, that's how I started. Performing and doing other stuff, and I have a passion for it, and
So I mean, from Jab Koi Baat 5 years ago to Aaj Hamare to Mera Ek Sapna Hai to Badal, you collab with Savita Singh. You do so many collab with other artists as well. I have seen you on stage so many times. A lot of private events, a lot of events we do. I'll introduce you on stage, and that energy and that flow and that rhythm you have as an artist, man, is always commendable because I always feel you're one of the most versatile artists we have here in Florida. You could come and do a little chutney, a little Bollywood. Well, you are the Bollywood boss because the voice of Kumar Sanu, man, it's totally amazed when you locked in and you listen to a Ashaay Manoo production. And this song here
thank
we
you,
are
sir.
about to release today, Roop Tera Mastana. I know it's from Kishore Kumar. Tell us a little bit about the making of Roop Tera Mastana, boy, because when I listen this song, and I look at the video production. I saw Guyana was included in it.
Oh my
I saw
goodness.
some places that wow, Ashaay Manu are going so many places, man. So tell us a little bit about Group Tira Mastana.
I want to start by saying this, brother. When you show love and respect, bro, you get it right back. And it's a conversation that I had with my sponsor when I performed in Guyana. The first time I've been there, went there with Abhijit. We had a discussion on the pavilion. You know that place with the pavilion where they have all the shows.
Yes,
Forgive
yes.
me.
Mhm.
And something resonated with the conversation we had. And he contacted me 4 years later, which was just a few months ago. And we started talking and stuff. And he hired me to do a private gig, and it happened, and I went to Orlando and I did that gig, and then we started talking further. And from one talk led to the next. I said, when we next spoke, he said that he will take over the whole project. He said, Sad said that, listen, I'm going to sponsor this whole project with his eyes
Wow.
closed. But what happened, he was following me a long time now, and he might have seen something in me that interests him, that saw, because he is a philanthropist. All right, he's a guy that he advocates for Bollywood music. He helps the new doctor clinic. He supplies all the medical beds and ultrasound machines and blood pressure machines and all those kinds of stuff. And sometimes you wouldn't believe, Sean. We had a private discussion, Naresh Singh, myself, and him, the night before we started filming. And he said that sometimes he goes to people come to him, or he goes to people and have conversations, and they will tell him about this family that is going through this kind of stuff. He will just take the wheelchair and he will just have one of his guys donate it to those people, man. Who does these things, man? Who flies us from New York and from Miami to Guyana? And this project, the hotels, the food, the love from Guyana. He has a team of about 10 people. The boats that he rented for us to go to the islands. You're from Guyana. I know you left there a long time ago. So we actually did everything in the Essequibo Island with Mashabo Lake, Fort Island, where he grew up from, right? He grew up there, so he knew the place. And we went there, and it was a whole adventure for me. It was so overwhelming, brother, that it just goes to show that when you communicate on a respectable, wavelength with people, it gets to them in a nice way. And he saw this and he brought this project to life. We did a concert. I'm gonna reveal this there, Sean. So I had a show at Jack Dish Duck Curry place, right? So I was telling myself, I was like, oh my gosh, boy, I'm going to this place to perform, how many people might be there? Next thing I have just like 25 people because I didn't know that my music is being played thanks to you guys in Guyana. Sean, when I got there and I came out of the hotel, which was right next door to the Jagdish place, there was no place for cars to park and everything like that. And when I started walking up that step and see the people, the love they give me, Guyana is, they love Bollywood music, brother. And they represent in a awesome manner, brother. And I can't say enough about Guyana, brother.
Well, I was listening your summary, so to speak, about the production of the song. And you were talking about Jagdish there. I have the opportunity to tell you this that you may not know. Some of my friends from Barbados were there at Jagdish night when you were performing, and they was like, "Boy, this guy Ashaay Manoo is such an amazing, humble artist that he came here in Guyana, and they from Barbados. They're messaging me and they asking me, 'Hey, do you know this guy?' I was like, 'Yeah, of course.' And they were sending me videos about, look, Ashaay Manoo is performing right here, and we took pictures together. They were showing me pictures, so I'm happy
Oh
that
my,
you actually mentioned that because when you talk about Guyanese culture, Guyanese music, they always love to represent not only Guyanese artists but music on the whole, because we are one loving country when it comes to music. We
yes,
always
sir.
unite as one. We always show support, whether you're from Barbados, you're from Trinidad, you're from Jamaica. It's always a love and a unity when it comes to musical background there. And I'm very happy that you got the opportunity to perform this song in Guyana and perform the music video also. I know you've been to Guyana how many times now? Probably about 4 or 5 times or more.
No, no, this is just my second time, brother.
Second times. Wow. And what
Yeah.
do you think about Guyana so far? I know you always advocate about Guyana culture.
Brother, listen. When people speak about Guyana, as I say, not to repeat myself, they've been rather modest. The infrastructure, the people, the businesses, the people that I hung with, it was just so amazing. Men like Satyenja Kemraj, men like Mark Ramota, those guys, the love they share, bro. The place I was driving through some places with Naresh. Naresh took me all to the banks and stuff, to the the seawall. I'm sorry, and
Nice.
showed me all the U.S. embassy, the Canadian embassy, and all the beautiful places around there. There were certain points that we passed through some residential areas. I wasn't sure if I was in Florida, West Palm, or where I was. So I want to say congratulations because right now Guyana is on the map with the oil and the diamond and the gold and everything. And I just want to say that it's so very impressive because everything now is starting to trickle down to the residents of Guyana, the citizens of Guyana. So what I saw in Guyana is it's a memory that would last forever, Sean.
Definitely, definitely, indeed. Ashay, I know you had the opportunity to travel the length and breadth of North America. You've been to so many times down in NYC. You've been to a couple of times down in Guyana. You've been a lot of places down in Trinidad. You sang with Kumar Sanu once, I think, right?
Yes,
Yes, your hero. You sang also with Abhijit, isn't that so?
yes.
Sung with these Bollywood icons, boy. How do you feel to represent, Florida and the whole North American industry, man, as the voice of Kumar Sanu to be here with your idol right there performing on stage? A guy like Abhijit, he's such huge when it comes to Bollywood music.
It is surreal, but we have to remember one thing that like I respect these guys. I've learned from them. Dara Kumar Sanu, Sean. If I put on Kumar Sanu, now I feel like I want to sing. And Abhijit, the songs that he came out with, man, it is surreal to say the least, bro. But what you got to do, we are people are now looking at us because we learn from the greats, like they learn from their greats, and people want to emulate us as the ones that are making it the waves these days, so to speak, figure of speech. And we now have to compose ourselves in such a way to represent so that in a respectful way, and so that the next generation, because the future of the world lies with the next generation, which are the kids of the world. And when they see us, their parents must say to them, look at that guy, man, look at Sean, look what he's doing, advocating with cricket. He's on the radio every day. He's doing he's in Barbados. You travel more than I do, brother. So, we are representing well. He takes care of himself. He exercises. He don't do certain things that is not good for you, at the moment. And so we have to represent in that way. So how I see at the moment, trust you me, Sean, it's very, very surreal. But when you are there on stage, You are there because the people are there to see you. They pay their money to come and see you. So you like I sang with RBG. He did his thing. He's a masterpiece. But one of the things that we have that's different is that I was born in the Twin Islands of Trinidad and Tobago. So I'm from the Caribbean. So regardless of how much Bollywood I try to sing, I would always sing it with a Caribbean flavor and with a Caribbean vibes. So my music is never the same. And I would never try to do my music like if Dada Sanu sings a song. I am not gonna try to sing the song just like him. I may sound a little bit like him, but I want to put a twist. I want to put a twist so that people I sing it the same way with the same diction. I articulate it the same way, but it must have like a vibes, like people want to jam to it, that kind of thing. So that's one of the things that we need to do is not try to be an ex Kumar Sanu, be an ex Sean, be an ex John, be an ex, be who you are because you are only who you are. Your DNA is only for you. And that's the way we got to think of it. Be your star, be who you want. Because one of the things that helped me, brother, is I never say die, bro. Anything I put my mind to do, I go all out to it, brother. And I must accomplish. So if I don't accomplish it, I will get close to it and I will learn from my mistakes per se.
Now, let's get up close and personal with Ashaay Manoo. All right. Um, Ashaay Manoo as a person, what does he does on a Monday to Friday apart from music?
I A lot of people don't know this, but I'm a contractor. I own a small
Right.
logistics company, but in life you have to always advance. So logistics means getting the certain things in time at a certain place at a certain time because people are depending on you. So I try to improve myself, and I did a couple of things where I'm now getting involved. So where we used to deliver ultrasound machines and stuff, now I obtain the knowledge where I can now set up these machines, collaborate these machines, and you know what I mean, and make it working with one another. And so I get really into it. So basically, from Monday to Friday, that's what I do. And I'm so grateful that I've been busy with the music. Sometimes I fly out on Friday night, come back in on Monday morning straight to work. Sometimes I fly out on Saturday morning. So basically, I go to work. I wake up like 5:30 in the morning. I reach the office like about 7. I come home. I have my own gym at home. I do my workouts and stuff. I do my sprinting on the streets. I gave away a really nice treadmill machine because I wanted to bring in a preacher curl bench. So I do my sprinting on the road. So that's basically me in a nutshell. And the rest of the time, I try to get personal with the people that give me nice comments and talk to you sometimes and just say hi to everybody. You know,
Of course. So that's the Monday to Friday kind of thing with I was saying Alex Shea with Ashaay Manoo. Now, how do you separate your personal life, your work, and involve music? How do you do that?
I think that's a great question, but you can never separate it because I had my next project. Well, things are in the making with South Africa, and I was
Wow.
working on Friday, and I had to because of the time difference. It's 6 hours ahead. So I had in between my day work, I had to do phone calls and interviews and that kind of stuff, to make those things happen. So as much as you try to separate it, Sean, that you asking questions that you know the answer to, but I will try to, reiterate it. So it never really separates. However, you find a way to get it done. Sometimes you gotta check every second, bro. But it's fun.
It is fun. It is very challenging because the amount of songs you have released in the last couple of months is the reason why I asked, how do you actually get the time to perform all these songs in certain time? When is the right time to drop, Mirai Ka Sapna Hai or, a Roop Tera Mastana,
But
in
Sean, to be honest with you, in the last year and a half since I left the Punglung's factory, um, everything has just happened, bro. Like
yes,
I don't have to wait anymore on anybody. I don't have to beg anybody for anything. No, I just communicate, and people they have to wait on me to do the vocals. So you have to see what's working for you and what's not working for you and pivot to the next place, or you're going to be stuck where you are. And
And
that's what I did.
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, you go ahead.
Yeah, and I'm very happy that you say that. Now, Ashaay Manoo, tell us the different studio you've been able to work with, because I know different music you have done in terms of different production. Give us a little idea of the
So,
production that
so
you have done.
basically, why I made certain decisions that I made in the past by leaving certain areas is that things become a little bit too monotonous. And
Mm.
and one producer of no fault to themselves are gonna have one flavor of music. And you're gonna be, they hear that song, oh yeah, that's from him. That's from here. Yeah. So I decided now, with a little bit of knowledge, being in the business, I want to be different. I want to sound different. I want to do something that would work for me because I always incorporate my business, the mindset that I have for my business, my little successful business, thank God. I use that same mindset to what everything I do. And everything is based on logistics. So I decided to try different producers now. And I went to Devon Beats. I went to Dwala. I went to Blue Fox. And I ended up with Maha. And since as I said, left that place, everything has just been happening. And I'm so grateful because I've been doing the right thing. I respect everyone. I love everyone. And I've been doing the right thing, bro. You know what I mean? And once you know that what you're doing, you have no concern, you go for it, brother. So yeah, recording with those studios, man, you get different flavors and different thing. And this last one here with Maha that we here to release, bro, that's on another level, brother. That's on another level.
All right, and I know the GT592 FM radio family is excited about this one here. You know what? We're gonna release this one in a minute or two. We do not want them to wait more longer. What do you say, Ashi? You think we
Yeah,
should
man.
go along with this release? You know what?
Roop
Give
tera
us, give us,
mastana.
yeah.
I know you were gonna ask for that, right? You see how we know each other, bro? It's called muscle memory, my brother. Hey guys, I'm just kidding. I love to have fun, you know what I mean? Be strong at what you can do and it will always prevail. So let's go again. रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल कोई हमसे ना हमसे ना हो जाए.
We're not gonna wait any further without I do. I'm gonna drop this one right now. Lupila Mastana from my boy Ashaay Manoo. We live on GT 592 FM radio.
रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए
Thank you, brother.
रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए रात नशीली मस्त समा है आज नशे में सारा जहां है रात नशीली मस्त समा है आज नशे में सारा जहां है आए शराबी मौसम बेखाया रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए आंखों से आंखें मिलती है ऐसे बेचैन होके तूफान जैसे आंखों से आंखें मिलती है ऐसे बेचैन होके तूफान जैसे मौज कोई साहिल से टकराए रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए
Welcome to GT592 FM Radio, the heartbeat of the Caribbean, fusing Caribbean culture and music.
Wow, wow, wow. Loop Tela Mastana boy. Oh my gosh. We have so many people here sending you fire
Thank you.
emoji, hearts,
Thank you
and
so much, guys.
loving the music, loving the new music from Ashaay Manoo. That was amazing, man.
Thank you, brother.
Wow. Every time you do a release, not only on my platform, but, especially GT592 FM Radio, man, you always captivate the audience with your
Oh,
music, your voice.
thank you,
That
guys.
soothing voice of Mr. Ashaay Manoo is always soothing in my ears.
Thank you, brother. Thank
That's
you.
how beautiful it is. And on behalf of myself, Alex Shea, and all the
Alex
DJs
Shea,
here,
boy.
yes, the music boss, he have
Navin.
magic of music will be happening 8 p.m. If you could have a chance,
Fantastic.
yes, amazing, amazing people indeed.
Sean, I have something to tell you, bro.
Oh
There's this
boy.
one guy, brother. There's this one guy. God bless him, man.
All right,
This
I'm
guy left
listening.
New York and came down to Guyana and oversaw the whole project and was instrumental in every aspect of it. The bad ways man. Who's the bad ways man?
Yeah.
HD boy. Harry
Yep.
Danver.
Yes, yes, yes.
Brother. HD. Brother. Blessings forever. What you did for us, brother.
I
Blessings.
remember. I remember. Yep.
And the
Yep.
man they call Teddy Ali from New York. Teddy Ali, thank you so much for overseeing everything, man. You guys are amazing, definitely. But Sean, it's always a pleasure to be here, bro. And we can go on and on and on. But I just always keep it real when I come with you, brother.
Of course. Ashe, I supposed to have sister Reehanna joining me on the live, but she been having some issues, some difficulties with audio. So I can't have her tonight. We're gonna have her probably next week or some other time. So we're gonna wrap up 7:30 because magic of music is happening about 8 o'clock
Okay.
with Ashaay Manoo. So still got a couple minutes to
Sure,
chit
man.
chat. We still have some minutes to chit chat. Guys, say big up to Shamiz and Raj Budu from
Yes.
Brampton, Canada. Big up Nishal B. Let me just big up some people here. Nafisa Farah from Ocala, Eslin Pasad, Annie Mitu. Thank you so much, Annie, for joining in. Babita, Gita Baldeo,
Hi,
and to
guys.
everybody that is sharing. Annie Ali from Barbados, Vashti John, my boy Navin Singh, Alex Shea, and to everybody, guys, who is locked in. We appreciate all the love and the support you have given, not only myself, but each and every DJ here on GT592 FM radio, and also all the artists. We had Brian Mohan a couple weeks ago releasing a brand new one there with DJ Navin. And I'm so fortunate to have you here today, Mr. Ashaay, to release this one here with myself on GT592 FM radio. So we're going to have to ask you a little bit more, few questions, right?
Sure, sure.
The musical industry has been different in the last couple of years, so to speak. A lot of changes, a lot of variation in music. Music have changed from 15 to 20 years ago to now. And as a DJ too, I am learning because each and every place I go, like I'm heading down to Barbados this weekend for an event, and obviously I will have to DJ different there because different places I go is a different crowd. Isn't that so?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So let's go into Ashaay Manoo now. Probably he got booked for a Jamaican event where we just have to sing a little bit of reggae or a lovers rock or a little old school type of segment. How do you deal with the different variation of music in terms of the genre of the crowd or your client?
So first of all, if I get booked from those guys, for example, like you said, it's happening on the 5th of September, I will be doing a Jamaican event. But they're Bollywood.
Wow,
But they're
amazing.
Bollywood.
Hmm.
They're Bollywood. So let's just use the premise that you said, right? So first of all, if they hired me, which means that they were intrigued about something that I did, some one
Correct.
of the songs or something. So which means that it wouldn't be like a surprise per se, like this guy showed up. It has to be somebody like it. Like music is universal. Think about a song that we don't know. Well, most Bollywood songs we don't understand the language, but we love it, right? Because of the vibes, the way it makes us feel. So think about a Spanish song like Pepas. We don't know the
Right.
words, but it rocking when you put on that show. It rocking. So you know, of course, you communicate with them and you say you want to know what kind of genre or what age the audience will be, and you just bring it, man. You choose your songs accordingly. Sometimes I do 70th birthday parties, 60th birthday parties, and songs like Ye Lal Rang, Kishore Kumar Chalte Chalte, them kind of songs that resonate with the people and they go crazy. Like I do in a wedding. Vasu's daughter is getting married. Vasu, where
Right.
you remember last time you played it? He said, I want some songs so them people them will curl up, they're gonna curl up. So it comes back to the same thing, we have a conversation and you find out what they want. And sometimes I tell them, like sometimes they requested the song. I said, well, I don't do this song and it may be too short for me to practice it and execute it the way I would love to. But at the end of the gig, the people are like, we love what you did. Y- so it's still a bit tricky, but I try to believe in myself and do my best and it so far it always works out, brother.
Amazing, amazing indeed. And that just goes to show your versatility in music. You could sing for any occasion, so to speak. All right, it's very important that I ask this question.
So,
Um, how do you kind of deal with negativity out there, boy? Ashaay Manoo will probably release a song, and you probably post it up on social media, and you have people bashing and saying, you know what, I don't like the song. You know, talk negative things about it. How do you actually deal with that?
well, what I say first of all, I say I do my music for everyone, and the ones who initially kind of dislike it are the ones that sometimes fall in love with it. So when I first came on the platform, first of all, my mom and my dad, as I always say, my mom always taught me to say thank you. She's right here. She's visiting from New Hampshire. She's right next to me. My mom is.
Very nice, very nice, very
Love you,
nice.
mom.
Really
And
appreciate that mom is locked in
she
as
said,
well.
always say thank you, excuse me, please, and sorry. And those are the things that I used to carry about myself with. So when I first got in the industry, I was just so excited, and I was giving everything to everyone, my heart, whatever I could do, I just doing it with all the love. And then you find, of course, in anything we are like, oh, very successful. You are, Sean, right? You are
But I
successful because
try. I
you
always
are, I
try
will
my
tell you,
best.
you are, bro. You know what? It first starts with the way that your appearance, man. You're a handsome young man. You have a great family.
Appreciate that,
Bless
man.
up to Shazadi and Shazita.
Of course.
Bless up to those
Yes.
guys. They say behind a good man is a better woman, that kind of thing.
Of course.
But
Of course.
but having said that, I was giving my heart out and I had some negativity came my way, and I spoke to a couple of people about it and how to deal with it because this is new for me. I've been singing for a long time, Sean, but I only came out like 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago, and it was all new to me. All I knew was the Raymond Ramnarines and the Ravi B's and that kind of stuff, right? Because living here in the US for almost 3 decades, and not into the music. So when I came out, I was just so excited and just grabbing, yes, yes, let's do this. Yes, I'll do this. And then the negativity came my way only because people started to be threatened. But my thing is this, Sean. If we want to create a Bollywood culture, if we want the culture to grow so that your kids and kids that's coming could continue the journey that Muhammad Rafi and people before him started, or David Rudder from Trinidad, or the Mighty Sparrow, if we want to continue that legacy going on, we have to actually, encourage them to do it. You know what I mean, bro? So it all comes down to love and respect, bro. You know what I mean? So I decided not to go at these people because I spoke to people and they tell me, just let it be. So people, they get threatened by you when things are happening. You could look at it two ways. You could look at it as, boy, things are really working for me. But then you could look at it as a person from my point of view. Why are they doing this? I'm so nice to them. I give my heart and soul for them. Why are they doing this to me? But only to realize by asking God to help me deal with it, it turned around, Sean, where Sean, when I came out in this business, to be honest with you, brother, when I talking to you here, I talking like if we on the phone, or we sit down across from each other, 'Cause I being real with you, brother. When I came on this business, it was just to give a little big up to my dad, Sona Manu. I didn't come out to do any to become any star or any big singer or anything like that because it wasn't my forte at the point in time. Because I was so comfortable with my life the way it was. But people started to enjoy what I do and they started to talk to me and invite me over to perform at this show and that show, and then we did songs and that kind of stuff. So I just say, brother, I'm grateful for where I'm right now, but it's not something that I wanted to do. But now that I'm doing it, I'm giving it 100% with passion, brother. And as I always say, this is just the beginning.
Well, we're gonna put a full stop right there. It's just the beginning, but there are bigger and better things to come when it comes to Ashaay Manoo. Because you know what, DJ Sean have followed your journey as I told the audience out there. I was the first DJ to actually interview Ashaay Manoo 5 years ago when he did that song Jabakoi Bat. And a lot of people may not have known that. So it's always good to remind the audience out there how long or how far we both have come as a
Yes,
brother
brother.
in this industry. You always encourage me to do great things, to work on your craft, work whatever you love. And same goes to you, Ashley. I've seen you started from from a singer now to a big superstar. And trust me, you are a superstar. When I listen to your music, you did some amazing collab. You did a song called Badan that really hit me very, very hard. You did Mera Ik Sapna, you did Aj Hamare, and some amazing, amazing song. And now you did Roop Tera Mastana, a song from Kishore that have so much great and amazing meaning. And I'm very happy that you have the time to come on here and being here on GT592 FM radio platform so that, we could talk about your music, we could talk about your background, give us the history of Ashaay Manoo.
I actually got a phone call, Sean. Forgive me. So I lost the question. I know you
Oh,
were talking
okay.
about Jabakoi Bat.
Yes, that's okay. So I was talking about, the 5 years ago when we did that interview. You have been such versatile in your music. You have been hitting some real big music and collab with great artists like Queen Savita Singh. You did Mirayika Sapana, you did Jabko Ibat, you did Roop Tera Mastana here. And so much great and amazing music. You've been traveling to Guyana, Trinidad, all over North America. You went to Minnesota, you link up with Kumar and all these people from Ohio. I have seen your journey because I have been able to follow your journey. And, through your journey, we have able to collab all your music and support all the artists here, and give everybody a platform here on GT592 FM radio. And we want to say, continue doing what you're doing. We are here to support you and just continue enjoying the humbleness and the love you always bring to your audience out there.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much for that, brother.
I appreciate it. Is there is anything else you want to say final before we wrap up tonight?
I just
Your
want to say,
floor is here.
I want the world to know how amazing Satyenja Kemraj, Narit Singh, HD, Harry Danver, Teddy Ali, these guys who are part of my journey. I just want to say a big, big shout out to these guys because people always look at the end product, and they don't see when all the hard work is being done. And Naresh Singh, he doesn't compromise at all, man. It could be pouring rain, it could be 10 degrees below, it could be sun hot like that. He's still doing his thing, brother. And you know what I mean? I want to say kudos to these guys and what HD did. And I want to ask God to continue to bless these guys so that what they did for me, that they could do it for other people too. And nothing in life is easy, but once you have that vision at the end of it, once you have that vision, you can realize that vision, brother. Don't let no one stop you because nobody knows what you have in your head and what you want to do. But I'm grateful for everything. And South Africa, look out. Ashaay is coming soon. Sean,
Wow, amazing.
continued success to you, brother.
Oh my gosh. South Africa will be amazed with your performance. When that time reach, just continue to give us the updates so that we could always,
Of course, brother.
advertise it here. Actually, I want to say thank you so much for joining in on the live.
Thank
I
you,
know
brother.
this interview was long overdue, but just because of my busy schedule and stuff, I try my best to come on here to do the interview today. And unfortunately, I could not have Sister Reehanna to join, but hopefully some other time she will be able to join as well and locked in with us right here, GT 592 FM. So many people is locked in and they're loving your music. Before we go, you gotta give us what is Ashaay Manoo 5 go-to music that he always want to perform at any event. Give us at least 3 tonight.
I'll give you three. Would be definitely Ye Lal Rang, Kisi Se Mujhe Pyar. Now that we have Mera Ek Sapna Hai, definitely Jab Kisi Ki Taraf Dil. They all come as Sanus, man. And Rup Tera.
Of course, you got to bless us with the little vocals, a little thing. Just tease the audience a little bit here on GT 592 before we
Would be
wrap up.
my pleasure, brother. Would be my pleasure. But before I do that, I want to say to everyone that's locked on here, sorry, please continue to support Sean. He does so much hard work to get this thing together, and he's doing it and making all the artists, people know our music and stuff. So, you know what I mean? Just continue to pray for him, health and strength, and his family so that he can continue to do this for us, man. Having said that, I want you guys to know yours truly, Ashaay. Love and respect all the time, and you will always get that from me. And I will always try to give my best to represent the red, white, and black, the red, white, and blue, and the red, yellow, and green.
Of course, of course.
No, sorry, the guy in his flag, of course. All right, Bollywood on the whole, man. Bollywood on the whole. मेरा एक सपना है कि देखो तुझे सपनों में तू माने ना माने ये तू ही मेरी अपनों में धड़कन सा चलता है ये कैसा रिश्ता है मेरा एक सपना है कि देखो तुझे सपनों में तू माने ना माने कि तू ही मेरे अपनों में Babe, I love you so and I want you to know please don't go begging you to stay. Love and respect all the time, brother. Love you, brother.
One love. Thank you
Thank you,
so
Mo.
much. It's always a team effort here, Ashaay, on GT 592 Radio. I don't like to take credit alone because it's always a team effort. GT 592 FM is a new kid on the block. We have some great and fantastic DJs. Our listeners out there are 100% committed. And we just want to say thank you for everybody who locked in. We had people all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, people from Barbados, people from Texas, people from New York, Canada, Tortola, Virgin Islands, and all over the Caribbean were locked in today.
Wow.
We appreciate you guys and continue support GT 592 FM Radio.
Thank you, Sean. If you allow me to say this, please,
Go right ahead, bro.
because of the platform, I can't see who is online.
That's
So I
okay.
just want to say I love you guys so much. Thank you for making everything happen. Without you guys, we are nothing. Please continue to support us because there's a lot of intricate things that happens behind the scenes. All right, and we want to make sure we keep the culture. Sean, blessings to you. All right, and
Have a
thank you
great
again.
and have a productive night, Ashaay. We definitely going to touch base on your next release as well. And
Thank you,
so much
sir. Thank you
for
so
coming on
much.
board the GT
Thank you
592
so
FM,
much.
bro. Have a great night. One love.
Okay, you as well. Thank you, sir.
रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए
So there you have it from Mr. Ashaay Manoo dropping his brand new release right here. Ruptila Mastana on behalf of the management team, GT592 FM Radio. We want to say thank you. Thank you so much for locked in. And, it's always a vibe with you guys. Don't forget, Magic of Music is happening. I talk about Magic of Music up to yesterday. The content of the music, always originals. It's probably one of the oldest radio platform being formulated by my brother Alex Shea. I've been listening to him for probably over 10 years. And Magic of Music is going to captivate your heart and soul when you locked in tonight. So don't forget, 8 p.m., locked into TikTok, YouTube, GT592 Radio, and everybody on the GT592 Radio app as well. We tend to forget you guys, but we don't forget you guys, all right? Those people who's locked in driving, probably doing a bit of laundry or something, always locked in on the app listening to us. We love you, appreciate you. Have a fantastic evening. And I just want to say big up to Annie Mitu, Nafisa, Mala Hari Prashad, who more? We got DJ Bass locked in, my boy Ravi Mohan. I know he came on a little bit later. Chandra Ramdeo, Melanie, have a good night as well. Melanie, hope you're doing well. And to everybody else, if I may miss some messages, I'm sorry. All right. Until next time, people, have a great and have a productive night. Bye bye.
रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए रूप तेरा मस्ताना प्यार मेरा दीवाना भूल कोई हमसे ना हो जाए रात नशीली मस्त समा है आज नशे में सारा जहां है रात नशीली मस्त समा है आज नशे में सारा जहां है आए शराबी मौसम बेखाया
Welcome to GT592 FM Radio, the heartbeat of the Caribbean, fusing Caribbean culture and music.
This is Simon Naidu, and you are tuned into GT592 FM, the heartbeat of the Caribbean.